Hello YouTube. So it is exactly 2 weeks later. It is 87 degrees already. And this is what I come out to find. So I know these puppies are getting hot. It's not a water issue because you look down there and you can see that we're pretty well watered. I'm barely poking at it. I can feel it's nice and damp. So they're just overheating is all. And I haven't watered yet today, if you were wondering. I was gonna wait until it cools down a little bit so the water can retain a bit. So I'll probably have to get a move on getting some kind of shade cloth. I wonder if I could just also use like a regular sheet, you know, sort of like plop it over it during the hottest times. I know like pumpkins do best with, what, 6 hours of sunlight? So I can easily cover them for a couple of hours and then uncover them just in time for them to get their requisite 6 hours. Watermelon's going really, really slowly. That's okay. Corn over here. Our corn is going real, real good. This is the one that should be ready. I think this is the one that should be ready in August. And then this would be the one that would be ready in July. They don't seem to be growing any faster than the August ones. So we'll see what happens. And then I've got this really, really weird, like super thick layer of weeds that popped up amongst the corn. And it's so thick I really can't pull it all out. It's a carpet of them. And so I just pulled them out from around the base of the plant. A lot of these ones, here's a problem right here, a lot of these ones weren't buried deep enough. And they're just wobbly, like that. See, one over there fell over because it's not buried deep enough into the ground. Another one over there that fell over. So some of these might not make it just because they're not in the ground properly. See, the seed was in the ground, but just, I guess the way that it grew, it pushed itself up above the ground. So I'll have to pay closer attention to how deep I bury the seeds the next time. That's never happened to me though. So that's it, just a quick update. Maybe I'll come out here again when things begin to cool off and give you a proper view of the pumpkins here. Because some of them are starting to vine. I've really been looking mostly at this one over here because it's the easiest for me to see. So its bundle is all the way out here. So that's one whole plant right there. I have no idea how many plants there are here. Just no clue. But that's okay. Alright, it's very hot out here. I don't really want to be out here for any longer than I have to be. So I'm going to go inside and get some cold water. Bye-bye. Hello, YouTube! I'm back. Sort of, kind of. Not yet. But I wanted to let you guys in on this year's experiment. So as we see here, I've got one of the pumpkins that I had bought last year. It's way worse. It just I got a camera! Yes, Dante. It just crushed right there. So I'm definitely gonna have to wash my hands after that. But that's my experiment this year. I'm just gonna crush this thing into a pile of chicken manure and homemade compost, and that's it. I'm not gonna dig into the ground or anything like that underneath here. I'm not gonna mix any of the soil into it. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna smush this thing into some compost and see what happens. It's probably too early for this because we're still getting something close to freezing temperatures. But we'll see. I think it'll have a chance to survive.
Wasn't it? Okay.
And if you want to take a look at what I'm doing in the rest of this little paddock, I'm partitioning off some of the space. I hope to get a fence built before I start planting, but if I run out of time, then I'll just plant before the fence is ready. And then I'm going to try to make maybe 4 rows. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just make little squares of little different things, but have a coconut core, and I need to get more manure to try to mix in with it. I'll just make as enough rows as I feel I have material to mix in with the soil, because as we saw last year, the sandy soil is not going to cut it unamended. So if I run out of time / money to amend the soil, I'm not going to try to bother using the rest of the space until next year, and just use however much space I can get out of my amendments, because I have some other projects that I want to do with my money that doesn't include the garden.
Yes. It's like in Dante's size and Mommy's size.
Yes, sir. So, Dante,
yeah?
Come here. Can I have you step on that pumpkin and crush it? Crush it. Harder.
Oh.
Harder. Harder. Yeah, good job.
Oh my god! You need to watch that.
We got all the seeds here now. Some of them I can see have rotted, but a lot of them still look good. I'll just cover that back up with the compost, and maybe I'll be able to cover it up with my foot so I don't have to put down the camera. Kicking this around now. Ew, it's squishy. Oh my gosh. There. There he goes. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is hilarious.
What happened?
Just burying a pumpkin in compost is hilarious. Alright, we had a good rain yesterday, so I don't have to water that right now.
There's Iron Man coming.
Yes, the Iron Man is coming. Well, I got a lot more planned for this year, but that's a quick little update for my Experiment 2018. Right there. Wish it luck.